What's up, magical family? It's Unique Divination, and you're tuned in to Urban Mystic TV. And so this video is going to be about new moon in Taurus. And last month, the new moon was in Aries. Aries deals with, of course, the airplane will be flying over while I'm trying to talk. I'll let this pass before I start talking again. So, Aries was last month, new moon in Aries, and that kind of ushered in a different kind of energy. Aries is a fire sign, so it's creativity, it's the will to go, it's action, it's goal-directed activity. So for me, it was a lot of creativity, a lot of creative juices flowing. I got a lot of things done. I got an approval for a mortgage loan, so I was able to, pick out a house, and I'm currently trying to close on that. I did a lot of things on the business side, got some new products going. So me, the new moon in Aries was very creative energy. I couldn't sleep. Aries kind of also deals with dynamic manifestation, so I had things kind of hit or miss at times. And with the new moon in Taurus, it kind of ushers in a different kind of energy. It ushers in stability. So if anybody was, feeling that energy from Aries, and, we're kind of going through things, if you're working on projects at home, at work, for yourself, planning to travel, whatever, and it was like hit or miss, things kept falling apart, or only a certain part of the project got complete, it was because of that dynamic manifestation. It really wasn't steady. So with new moon in Taurus, it's going to be a little bit more steady, stability, permanence, dealing with any projects that you were dealing with, right? You're going to see more stability coming, more structure. And also, Taurus is an earth element. So basically, that deals with nurturing yourself and your body. And new moon in Aries left me frazzled. I don't know about y'all, but I really wasn't thinking about my physical well-being. I was so focused on just doing, just pushing out creativity. I couldn't sleep. I wasn't eating right. And it was because I had so much energy inside of me. I was exercising a lot to kind of get that energy out of me. I was having some good sex with the hubby to kind of help release that energy, right? Because it was just so pent up. I thought I was like going crazy. So that should pass, ushering into the new moon in Taurus. So the new moon, like I said, in Taurus is going to give us a little bit more structure, a little bit more stability, and a little bit more permanence and patience to follow through and carry out the completion of the projects that we probably started last month, right? This is a good time if you have the space in your home to start gardening. If you don't have space in your home, do some potted plants, some potted vegetables, some potted fruits. Potted tomatoes are good to grow in the home. When I didn't have space, I used to grow potted tomatoes. So now that I'm getting ready to move into my home, I will be implementing my garden again. So those are just certain things to think about when dealing with the new moon in Taurus, right? Start paying attention to your body, your sleeping habits. Are you drinking enough water? It's starting to get warm outside. Excuse me. We want our skin nice and hydrated, right? So make sure that you drink plenty of water, distilled water if you can, right? And so I just want to pull some goddess guidance. I really don't want to do tarot, but I'm going to do some goddess guidance to see what guidance we can get from the goddesses to help us further determine what else we need to do to when ushering in the energy of the new moon in Taurus. So this weather feels so good outside, and I'm getting eaten up by bugs a little bit, but that's okay. And don't mind my little flaily flinging dreads. What are you doing, radio? My dog is out here enjoying life, as he should, as a little doggy. So the first card I have is Anak, and I'm gonna open up my little book. Hold on, y'all. Alright. Anak. And who is this goddess? And why has she come to us in this little reading, right? So Anak is a Celtic goddess who was married to Fianbar, the leader of the Irish Tuatha De Dananns. Anak and her clan were some of the original inhabitants of Ireland. When the Gaels invaded their land, the Tuathas didn't run or fight back. Instead, they transformed themselves into leprechauns. Their ingenious solution allowed them to stay in Ireland in peace. Call upon Anak for help with your own transitions, and she'll guide you in creative and magical ways. And so that's really important because, like I said, we're transitioning from the new moon in Aries to the new moon in Taurus. And so basically, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Don't worry about your purpose or your goals. Make no sudden moves. Slow, steady progress is best right now. Ease into your new life instead of rushing into it. Do your new work as a part-time venture to begin with while slowly exiting your old career. So this kind of just bounces off what I was saying as far as transitioning from the new moon in Aries to the new moon in Taurus. Like I said, the new moon in Aries had us going. That energy, that goal-directed activity. We were just on 100, you know what I mean? Just trying to spew out all the ideas and the creativeness that was coming into our brain and just trying to get it out to manifest it. And so now that we were able to manifest some things, you know, now we can kind of slow down. We can kind of slow down, relax, and breathe, and implement that new moon in Taurus, like I said, which is stability, structure, permanence, patience. Easy does it, right? So let's slow down and let's review everything that we've done so far since new moon in Aries and kind of start paying attention to detail, kind of reviewing things, going over things. And this is with all projects in your personal life, business, relationship. If you're working on your relationship, slow down, stop jumping the gun, stop making assumptions, and let's just communicate a little bit more. But definitely easy does it, and that's goddess guidance from the goddess Una, right? Let's see who our next goddess is. And look at this, we've got Aphrodite. And she's the Greek goddess of passion and love who's associated with the planet Venus. Aphrodite's name means foam born, as legend says that she sprang from her father Uranus's castrated genitals, which were cast into the ocean. Thus, Aphrodite represents unabashed female sexual energy. Aphrodite helps women feel comfortable with their bodies and sexuality. She helps both genders to experience more passion in their relationships and to become more balanced as far as individual male-female energy is concerned. And awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Allow your inner feminine wisdom and dynamic beauty to rise to the surface. Cherish its power and meaningfulness. No matter whether your physical body is male or female, you have an inner femininity that nurtures you and guides you with its intuitive principles. Now is the time to become aware of, take excellent care of, and celebrate your magnificence. Balance your male energy with more female energy. Take steps to heal your sexuality. Enjoy being feminine. Dance more often. Be receptive. In relationships, allow your softer side to come forward. Don't hide your femininity. Dress in a more feminine way, for example. And so this card really hits home for me, because having kids and, you know, doing things, taking control, having a business, I've embraced that male energy, that going, doing, giving, right? And female energy is receiving, taking everything in, you know? And so I feel like I've become a little bit unbalanced, and I've been trying to make it a point to kind of get dressed up anymore. I've just kind of just said, fuck it, I don't want to get dressed, you know, sweatpants, flip-flops. So, you know, I've been deciding, you know, let me put on this dress, let me put on some makeup. You know, it's time to start getting my nails done. I always keep my feet done. That I try to do at all costs, but just try to implement more things to make me a little bit more feminine. I am very uncomfortable with dancing. I'm a little square. I'm very square. I'm a Capricorn sun sign. So it takes a lot for me to kind of open up to do these things. I feel very uncomfortable, and I feel like it's because I'm not really balanced. Now, when I'm drunk and I'm drinking, I can kind of let loose, but sober, it's a little bit hard for me. So if any of you out there, you know, that experience that same kind of thing, I think it's more of a trust issue of just learning your body, trusting your body, and just not caring. Sometimes I care too much about what people say, and we all do, you know, and I'm just being honest, I'm being real. If anybody out there, you know, doesn't feel the same way, then more power to you, you know, but there's those of us out there that still care a little bit of what people have to say. And I think it's a subconscious thing where I feel so awkward, you know, trying to dance or just let loose. And so I've made it, and I'm definitely going to make it a conscious decision to start dancing more. You know, I think I'm gonna give hubby a little lap dance later on, you know, and just try to ooze that feminine sexual energy, you know. And even if we're not talking actual physical male female gender, if we're just talking about the energy balance, this could be asking us to kind of receive a little bit more and not give so much. We have to learn how to receive, and that's kind of hard for people. In America, we're just taught that you have to work for everything. Nothing's easy. So as a business person, as an entrepreneur, you have to understand that the energy of money, the energy of currency, you have to open that up and allow yourself to receive that passive income. You also may want to work on acquiring passive income. All my business and my entrepreneur people, if you have a membership you want to offer people, you know, get a website going. Your website works for you when you're asleep, whenever, you know, and people can come to your website, you know, and buy things. So you're not out there working hard, foot on the ground, knocking on doors, trying to sell whatever it is that you create. So let's just remember to keep up that, to embrace that femininity about us. Pamper yourself, love yourself, and stop giving so much. Let's receive as much as we give. And for those of us that are kind of uptight when it comes to dancing and letting loose, letting our hair down, so to speak, let's try to dance, you know, even if you do it by yourself, you know, just kind of dance and have yourself feel more comfortable. If you don't want to dance in front of people, that's fine. You know, if you're in a relationship, then you need to ask your partner, you know, tell your partner that you want to, you know, dance for him, and ask him not to be judgmental. And just like I said, just go with the flow. All right. So remember, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Also self-care, I touched on that. New moon in Taurus, how we have to start taking care of our body. Not only taking care on a basic level, like I said, drinking water to help replenish your skin, but pampering yourself, getting dressed up, wearing makeup, painting your nails, getting your hair done. If you're not one to go to the shop, save up some money and find a beautician and go get your hair done. You know, start pampering yourself, because if you don't do it, who else is going to do it? And the energy that you give off, is the energy that's gonna come to you. So always remember that, okay? And so the last card that I have is Freya. These cards are speaking to me. These cards are speaking to me today. I'm getting read by the goddesses. They're guiding me though, and I'm accepting it. So hold on, let me find Freya. And let me know if you guys receive, because I'm definitely receiving. Freya, she's a Nordic earth goddess, right? So now we've got earth element, new moon in Taurus. She's a goddess of fertility, celebration, and passion. And Freya rides in a chariot pulled by mighty cats across the rainbow bridge connecting heaven and earth. Unafraid of her sexual power, Freya teaches us to appreciate our attractiveness and to enjoy ourselves. No wonder then that the day of the week, Friday, was named in her honor, since this day is associated with the end of the work week and a time for celebration. So before I even get into what Freya represents, we were just speaking on Aphrodite, which is the inner goddess, which told us to kind of, you know, embrace our self-care, dance, and our sexuality, our femininity. And here Freya comes, and that's what she represents. Sexual power, being unafraid of the sexual power. And so Freya tells us to unleash your adventurous side, take risk, and be daring. Now, before I go any further, for any of my earth signs, like, take risks and be daring, it's fucking crazy. Like, earth signs don't take risks. We're not daring. We're planned, we're calculated, we're structured. Stability. So for all my earth signs, I already know this is going to be like extremely hard. We have to learn to let go. And I think deep down it's fear of judgment. I think that's just what it boils down to, right? Bugs. And so she represents being bold, right? Don't play it safe. Instead, take bold action in the direction of your true heart's desire. Success comes not from timidity, but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dream. Hold the clear intention of success and it shall come about. Enjoy the excitement of taking risks, of being bold, and of being daring. And be sure to celebrate your success with a party or by splurging on a wonderful indulgence. Take risks, make a bold life change, appreciate your body, flirt, and go have fun and celebrate. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. You know, I don't really need to say anything. So these three goddesses, with the new moon in Taurus and what it represents, I think that they have guided us very well. Una, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Aphrodite, which is our inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. And Freya, who is bold, and unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. All right? So that concludes my goddess guidance for new moon in Taurus. I hope you guys received the message well. My earth element, my earth signs, I want to hear from y'all about how this makes y'all feel. Because I'm like, you know, realizing that I've got a lot of loosening up to do. But I'm willing to do it because I need to usher in this new energy, right? In order to grow and to become my higher self. And like the video, of course, I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate people who support my channel. I love you so much, magical family. You guys don't know how much this means to me. I really didn't think anybody would care about anything I have to say, so I find it interesting whenever I get new subscribers, you know. I love you guys so much, right? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please do, okay? So until next time, I will talk to you later.